beat. My girl, she got a gun in her hand, and she keeps one in her man. Baby girl, I know what I did. You ain't gotta run the amount, so run the amount. Baby, I say run the amount.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. So this tutorial is just a makeup tutorial on my foundation routine, highlights, contour, all of that. I usually do this in my regular videos, but this is like more detailed. You know, I'm always skipping, I'm always fast forwarding, but this is more detailed, and this is mainly drugstore and mainly affordable. Because a lot of you guys are always like asking me like, can you do drugstore makeup tutorials? Can you do drugstore cheap, affordable? So I decided to do this first. So yeah, I'll keep doing like a lot of drugstore makeup tutorials, because I did go to like shop for drugstore products to use, just to, you know, come through for you guys like I always do. You know. I've been away for a minute, but like I'm back, and yeah. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Visit my blog, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Let's get right into this one. Bye. Okay, so first off, I'm starting with this Boots Tea Tree Shine Control Moisturizer, and I'm just rubbing that all over my face. And then before my primer, I usually use the Nivea Men aftershave, but today I'm using this Stretch Mark Cream by Palmer's. It's better if you have oily skin to use this one rather than the Nivea Men shave. This helps to keep your makeup in place. And then for a primer, I'm using my number 7 Beautifully Matte Primer. This just helps to take away any shine that was left. And then I'm going to go ahead to color correct using this Kiko Unlimited foundation. It appears red like orangey, so I just use it to color correct, and it's in the color Neutral 160. And I'm just kind of blending it all over like the dark spots I have, just to kind of give it a cover before my foundation, just so my foundation looks really nice. To make sure you blend it properly so it's not visible under your foundation. And for foundation, I'm using this Maybelline Matte Mousse foundation. I feel like Maybelline make the best drugstore foundations. It just gives a very nice coverage. It's true to color. It's not too orange like most of the others. I just really love this foundation very much, and it stays matte. So if you do have oily skin, this is very highly recommended by me. To conceal, just to bring light to the areas of my face, I'm using the NYX concealer, but first I'm using the LA Pro concealer in Cool Tan. And I like to conceal, like I like to go like a lot of shades lighter, but it's ideal you go like 2 or 3 shades lighter. But I like my highlights very bright, so I'm just highlighting underneath my eyes, my T-zone, my chin, my forehead, and just on top of my Cupid's bow. And you just want to make sure you highlight like the areas that light hits your face naturally, and just help the light by, you know, adding more light. So I'm going to be using this flat kabuki brush just to blend it in. You want to make sure you blend that properly so you don't have any flashbacks when you take a picture, or when you're, I don't know, just so it's blended properly. You just want to make sure you get in the corners and everywhere. There's a little tip I like to do. I like to blend. When I'm blending, I like to put my hand in my nose just to stretch it a little, just so I could get into that, you know, bridge in between the nose and the face, just to blend it properly. I'm just going to go ahead to blend out the rest of the face. That's the nose area and the forehead. Another tip for blending is to use your foundation brush right after you use your concealer brush, just to make it match the rest of your skin, just so there's no harsh line. And as you can see, I still have like some dark areas underneath my eyes, so I'm going to go ahead with the NYX HD concealer in tan, just a little right underneath my eyes, and I'm just going to be using my beauty blender to blend that out. And I just do this just to give me some extra brightness, especially when I'm going for like a full glam. And then yeah, that's just when I do that, but it's not necessary. You don't have to do it. To set it, I'm going to be using this palette from Amazon. It was just like $10, and I'm using that color. And then I'm going to be using a damp beauty blender just to set it. I noticed that when you use a damp beauty blender, it just helps to apply the powder smoothly when you're setting your under eye makeup, especially. It just helps to apply it very nicely. And then I'm going to be setting the forehead just everywhere I've applied like a concealer. Whenever you apply liquid to your face, you want to make sure you set it. And as you can see, I'm opening my eyes really wide because I'm just trying to get into those fine lines under my eyes just so they don't crease later on. And I'm just going to go ahead and set the rest of the places I applied concealer, and I use a brush just to dust off the excess powder on it. To contour my nose, I'm going to be using this CoverGirl bronzer in Ebony, and I'm just going to be dusting it off the brush just so it doesn't apply too harshly. You don't want to like put it directly because it's going to apply too dark, and you don't want your nose contour to be too dark. The purpose of nose contour is just to make it appear like slimmer and just to give your nose the illusion of like the pointy, you know, look. Anyway, I'm just applying that to both like ends of the bridges of my nose and just bringing it down, and then I'm also blending it, and then I'm also bringing it like just in between my cupid's bow and my nose. And then to contour the rest of my face, I'm also using that same CoverGirl bronzer, but I'm applying the Milani Earth Glow powder, and I love the combination of these two. It's just so nice. Like the brown is just so nice. I'm just contouring my cheekbones to make my face look smaller, and then my forehead, you know, it's just bringing back the warmth to my face after applying all that concealer. You know, you need to, you know, bring back your melanin, girl. So I'm just applying that to my forehead, my cheeks, and then also my chin, just a little bit there. I'm going to be contouring with that same powder I used to set my under eye makeup, and this just helps your contour look very much sharper. And you don't want to put too much here because it can be kind of hard to blend, so you want to be careful when applying this. I'm using a beauty blender just to help me control the line when I'm applying it, and then I'm just dusting it right off immediately. I'm not baking or anything because if you bake, it might just be like too hard to blend. I'm going to be using a powder brush. It has nothing on it, just to blend everything. I'm going to keep going back to that powder brush all the time to blend. And to blend my whole face, I'm using that Black Opal Deluxe finishing powder in deep, and this just brings like some nice warmth to my face. I love it so much. I'm just applying that all over my face with my Real Techniques powder brush. For blush, I'm using this mauve color from my Beauty Treats blush palette, and I'm just applying that to my cheeks, and this just like helps to bring back more color to your face. You know, you have to get those cheeks popping, you know, look like you're blushing. And then I'm going back in with my powder brush. I told you guys I keep going back with that powder brush just to blend it in. You want to make sure you blend your makeup. And then just to set that, I'm using the Body Shop Vitamin C spray. This is like my favorite thing like ever, like drugstore, it doesn't even matter, like it's cheap but it's so good. I'm just going to let that dry, go finish my makeup, like my lips and my eyes, and then come back. You know, we back, no slaying and everything. Oh, okay, okay. So of course it's time to highlight, and I'm using my Sleek highlight palette. I'm going to leave the name and the links down below, and also the Kiko 208 watercolor foundation eyeshadow, and I'm applying that to my cheeks, you know, just the high points of your face, just to give you that extra glow, you know. It's lit. Anyway, I'm just applying that with just this brush, I don't know what it's called, and then I'm using my fingers to apply it to my nose. And then of course you want to blend that just so your nose doesn't look like a lamp, but who cares? I mean, if you want your nose to look like a lamp, do you, girl. I'm going to be going in on my forehead. This is my favorite part of makeup, like applying highlight to my forehead. Can you see me like looking at myself and just thinking, yo girl, you slaying? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I'm just applying that to my chin, and then I'm going to be using a smaller brush to apply it to my cupid's bow. We good. And this just helps us to, like, you know, make your lip look more popping, especially for us with like small lips. You know, we need all the extra push we can get. I'm using this Kiko makeup fix spray. to just set my whole face just so it doesn't move. Not that I'm going anywhere. This was like filmed like at 2 a.m. So oh my god, it got in my eye. Anyway, that's it for this tutorial. Stick to the end to look at me slay and feel myself a little bit. So yeah, that's it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, visit my blog, follow me on Instagram, follow me on all social networks. Okay, not all, because like I don't really like to share like too much, you know, with the YouTube family. I'm trying to keep it distant for you guys. So yeah, just follow me on Instagram, and then yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm sure I've said that already. And if you have any requests, just leave it down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Tonight I represent the guy with the money who live fast but still baby don't die young. Say tonight you can call my phone. Tonight you can call me all night long. Tonight I represent the guy with the money who live fast but still baby don't die young. So tonight just go all the way with me, all the way with me. Tonight just go all the way with me, all the way with me. Tonight just go all the way with me, all the way with me. Tonight just go all the way with me, all the way with me, all. I don't